In this video, you will learn about the basics of electric voltage, its unit of measurement, and the instrument used to measure electric voltage. What do you see on this slide? It is a natural waterfall. The point A is at higher level and point B is at low level. So the water falls from higher level to lower level. In this slide, you see a water tank artificially constructed at a high altitude with the same points A and B. In both the cases, there should be difference in heights for the water to flow from point A and point B. A is at higher level and B is at lower level. Water flows from higher level to lower level, that is from point A to point B. Similarly, electric current will flow only when there is a difference in potentials, that is from higher potential to lower potential. This is the direction of conventional flow of electric current. The cell in the picture produces a voltage of 1.5 volts. The same points are placed on the two ends of the cell. Point A is at higher level and point B is at lower level. The positive terminal is at 1.5 volts and the negative terminal is at 0 volts. This difference in potentials causes the current to flow from higher potential to lower potential, that is from positive terminal to negative terminal in an electric circuit. How we define electric voltage? Electric voltage is the pressure from an electric source that pushes charged electrons through a conducting loop, or electric voltage is the electric pressure that causes the electric current to flow from higher potential to lower potential in a conducting loop or electric circuit. Electric voltage is represented by V. Its unit of measurement is volts. This unit is in memory of Sir Alessandro Volta, an Italian physicist and pioneer in electricity who invented the electric battery. Electric voltage is measured by an instrument called voltmeter. It is always connected in parallel with the load or supply. A multimeter or a clampmeter is also used to measure electric voltage in electric circuits. These instruments are testing instruments. How to measure electric voltage in electric circuits? Electric voltage in electric circuits is measured by using Ohm's law equation. V is equal to IR, where V is the applied voltage, I is the current flowing through the circuit, and R is the resistance of the circuit. Nature has provided defense mechanism to all living creatures against its prey. Electric eels are capable of generating an electric charge of up to 600 volts in order to keep its predators at bay. Lightning occurs in rainy season. We find it destroys trees and electrocutes people, animals. A typical lightning flash is about 30,000 volts. Although this surge is temporary, it is very dangerous. In comparison, the household voltage is just 230 volts and 15 amps. electric voltage is generally considered of capable of delivering dangerous shock currents. Therefore, all electrical installations, electric poles carry the warning sign. Here we have a single phase auto transformer. It varies the AC voltage from 0 to 270 volts. An auto transformer has two terminals for connecting to an electric circuit. A 100-watt lamp is connected across the terminals of the auto transformer, represented by red color and blue color insulation wire. Similarly, a voltmeter is connected across the single phase auto transformer. Thus, the lamp and the voltmeter are connected in parallel. Now, as we supply voltage to the auto transformer, the indicator lamp glows. The knob of the auto transformer is moved clockwise to increase the voltage. What do you observe here? The brightness of the lamp increases, and so also the voltmeter indicates the value of voltage across the lamp. As the voltage is increased, the current flowing through the lamp causes it to glow brighter. At this stage, the voltmeter indicates 230 volts and the lamp glows brightly. Here there is another instrument called multimeter, which also measures voltage. Now, a multimeter is a testing instrument. It does not remain connected throughout in the circuit. We just touch the probes of this multimeter to the terminals across which we want to measure the voltage. Now, here this multimeter has two ranges. It can measure AC voltage and it can measure DC voltage. So, AC voltage and DC voltage. So, here the inverted S stands for AC supply and two parallel lines, one of which is a dotted, stands for DC supply. Now, since we are using AC supply, we have to keep the knob on AC voltage. Now, since the voltage is above 200, we keep the knob across 600 volts. So, I am testing what is the voltage by using the probes of a multimeter. So, on the voltmeter you can see it is 230 volts. So, I will use it across the ends of the auto transformer. So, what you see is roughly 230 volts. So, here we have a digital display of what is the voltage, but in this case here it is a indicating instrument. So, as the pointer moves over the scale, it will indicate what is the voltage. Here you find another testing instrument. Now, this testing instrument is called a Clampmeter. Now, Clampmeter also has a provision to measure electric voltage, but primarily it is used to measure electric current in conductors. So, here you see there is provision to measure voltage 600 volts AC, 600 volts DC. Now, since we are using single phase AC supply, I will keep the knob on 600 volts AC supply. So, I will connect the probes to measure what is the voltage. So, here you can see the voltage is 230 volts. So, this instrument measures what is the value of the voltage throughout when it is connected in the circuit. So, you cannot disconnect it in between, it remains connected, whereas this clamp meter is a testing instrument. You do not keep it connected, you use it across the terminals where you want to measure the voltage and then disconnect. As I have said earlier, this instrument basically measures electric current. Now, here we have current flowing through these wires. So, if you want to measure the current, what you have to do is change the knob to 2 amperes. You can see here 2A, 2A stands for 2 amperes. If the current capacity is more, you turn the knob to 20 amperes. Now, here you have a digital display. So, what I will do is I will just pass the wire through the clamp meter. So, what is the value of current flowing through this circuit? It is 0.25 amperes. So, here this clamp meter need not be connected like a voltmeter. You just pass the wire through this clamp and it will measure what is the voltage. So, it is 0.24 or 0.25 amps. So, clamp meter, apart from measuring electric current, it has provision to measure electric voltage. So, this is the voltage terminal and this is the common terminal. Similarly, we have same thing for your multimeter. So, this is the off contact, here is common and here is for voltage. So, a clamp meter and a multimeter works on the same principle.